Well, there goes the Ancients and Voids I was saving up. Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this video is going to be covering Day 10 of the free-to-play journey. We have not done a video in a couple days. I was waiting until we had enough to talk about now that we've kind of settled in and we've gotten past week 1 and I've transitioned into week 2. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so as you can see here, I am out of Ancients and Voids. I was waiting to pull the Ancients until the Fusion went live. Maybe I'll get lucky and pull something in that. So I figured why not wait a couple days until that went live. And then I was waiting for the 2x Voids to launch, which is live right now. You can see here the 2x chances. So went ahead, pulled them. I'll show you the results here. Did not go very well at all, in my opinion. The Ancient Shards that I ended up pulling resulted in a Valerie or Chicken, and then also a Hurler or a Chicken, and then Bombardier or a Chicken. And then the Void Shards produced Ifrit, the new champion here, Scrapper, and then I was able to get a little bit lucky and get an epic in Gala Long Braids. So as we pop on into the normal tab here, I think I'm going to build Gala because the Fire Knight is very tough to progress in, and she has a multi-hit A1, and she can also self-sustain herself, especially if you get her in lifesteal, because she's able to stay at max health and place shield on herself. You can see here that on the A3, she's got the ability here that is going to grant an extra turn if she's at full HP, so she can get some decent value. If she's in a lifesteal set, she can hit decently hard, especially for a free-to-play account where you're not going to have access to hundreds of different champions to choose from. She's a pretty good damage dealer and Void Affinity that you can take advantage of. Some of this multi-hitters and self-sustain. So I will probably at least maybe 5, eventually 6-star her. I don't know about booking yet. We're gonna have to see how things shake out in terms of what I'm able to acquire and how the epic book situation is playing out. But that was probably the best pull for sure. And then I did get the new rare, which looks kind of intriguing. Does place his own shield, so it has some self-sustain, and then has a passive that can kind of keep snowballing and do more and more damage as the A2 is able to destroy more of the target's max HP, and then also more and more shield. The unfortunate thing is lots of books. We've got 8 plus 7, 15 rare books, which is gonna hurt on a free-to-play account. So I don't know. I'll probably end up building Gala and Scrapper here, but not 1000% sure yet. I'm gonna have to kind of play that by ear as we go here. And then a funny little conundrum that I ended up in was this Fusion warm-up tournament. It looked like the rewards on the right were pretty good, so I made sure to go ahead and grind that. And I'm sorry, this is grayed out. I can't like click off of this or avoid it. I'll try to go in here and back out. Yeah, no, it's just grayed out no matter what I do. But anyway, I wanted to for sure get the rewards on the right. When I did so, I was at, I was a few 100 points short of getting into the top 10 here. And I was trying to kind of estimate how much I would have to get, and I actually estimated 500 points, and funny enough, 10th was exactly 500 points. I was like, I'm probably going to need about 500 points to jump up into that top 10, because there was an Ancient Shard up for grabs that I really wanted to pull with my other Ancients and the Void. So I calculated how much energy I could get to by claiming daily rewards, and then I had a referral bonus, and like another energy refill sitting in my inbox, and I was like, okay, if I claim all of that, I should be able to get to like 500 or 600. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to slam it all. I'm going to auto click it overnight and see what I can do here. I was able to get up into the top 5. So I was happy about that. That grind ended up paying off. So let's go through the artifacts that I was able to get in the Dragon and see if anything good came of it. But real quick, before we dive into that, I was able to go from stage 9 to stage 11, which was a really tough hurdle to get over because obviously stage 10 is Force. The primary value of my account is tied into Kael right now, and he is my maxed out Masteries 5-star champion wearing the best gear that my account can muster, and all the silver has been invested in that. So getting through stage 10, where Kael is constantly hitting weak, and then getting attacked strong was very difficult, but we were able to finally do it and then get to a point where I was farming stage 11, because stage 11 is arguably easier than stage 10 just because now Kael was a strong affinity instead of a weak affinity. So I was able to bump up from 9 to 11 and finally grind for that, for trying to get into the top 10 of that tournament. And that was such a big deal because you could see here stage 9, 3 to 5 stars, and then at stage 11 it's 4 and 5 stars. No more 3-star drops. That is a huge hurdle to get over, and it helped me acquire more points for that tournament, which helped me ensure that I was able to get into the top 10, and then also helped me get more, a lot more silver in terms of energy spent per artifact acquired, and how I'm able to gear up my champions and earn silver by grinding the dragon here. But let's go ahead and go over these artifacts and see what is worth keeping and what isn't. And I kind of feel weird. I had to move over to the other side of the screen here because I don't want to be blocking the stats of items while you're looking at them. So I'm glad I remembered to do that. That way you'd be totally confused exactly why I'm making the decisions. But anyway, on the speed set, I'm probably going to be a lot less picky because I need a good backbone of speed pieces on my account. So we're going to keep anything that isn't like unmitigated trash, like this. It's a 5-star epic, which is great, but flat stat bottoms we are not going to be keeping. And then defense and attack are not stat synergies. We're not going to keep that. Yeah, flat stat bottoms have got to go. Nope. The shield's pretty decent. We'll keep that. Crit rate lifesteal, sure, why not? Like, stat boots that don't have at least a speed substat have just got to go. I mean, even if they look decent, it just can't. We can't tolerate that. That's a good little early game piece there. Same with that, possibly. Okay, more flat stat bottoms. We'll have to keep that. 5-star with speed and crit rate. Speed and resistance is at least like a thing. And HP. Again, I gotta get like at least a backbone on my account and keep some of the stuff that looks just terrible. So that's kind of how I would go through it right now and what I would get rid of. But we're able to make 371k and at least get some, you know, possibly usable pieces depending on how they roll. And we actually just now hit the daily reset. So perfect timing on doing the day 10 video because now we just transitioned to day 11. So let's go over that. We got 4 pieces. We'll have to check that out. And then we also get the new player rewards, another 4-star piece. So now we can go in and filter under new and they should show up. It's got to go. HP percent, we'll take it. Flat stat bottoms have got to go. Now that's an attack percent, but it at least has speed. I'll keep it for now. I'm not excited about it, but that's how I would do that there. And not great pieces, but again, I need a backbone before I start getting super picky. So I'm gonna keep some of this stuff here. And then in terms of the plan going forward at this point, I need to get Kael or Valkyrie to 6-star. Gosh, I'm not 100% sure on which one is the more optimal route. I think an intelligent argument can be made for both. I already have the masteries for Kael and he's already booked and he is a significant AoE damage dealer and does a lot of damage in the clan boss as well. So like it wouldn't be wrong to go ahead and 6-star Kael first, but Valkyrie is going to have better base stats, so she'll get more of a bonus from going to 6-star. She provides shields for the entire team based on that increased base stats because the shield is based off of her defense. She can also be used as a damage dealer because she can hit pretty hard if you get her in decent gear and have her 6-starred. And I have enough gems to go ahead and buy her masteries if I wanted to. So gosh, like I said, I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer. You can kind of make a case for both. I would love to hear what you think down in the comments. Would you 6-star the maxed out, ready to rock Kael? Or would you 6-star the Valkyrie, even though you can't book her for a very long time, and then try to invest in the masteries and maybe go that route? Maybe use Valkyrie as your XP farmer then instead of Kael, and use her to hopefully be in your best gear instead of the Kael and really invest in that. I think there's a couple different routes I can go here in terms of the first 6 stars. So I'm curious to know what you think because I'm going to be mulling over that for the next day or two leading into the champion training tournament that is going to be launching. I've been saving up all of my champions that I have ready to level up. I'm waiting until this starts because hopefully I can do well in a tournament and double dip and get some rewards. I've got enough to maybe get close to 6-starring somebody very soon, but I've been holding off because you can see I have all these level 30s. Look at this. All those. And then in the vault, I've got a bunch of level 20s, a bunch of 1-stars, just a bunch of food ready to rock. But I've been waiting for that event to launch so that I can hopefully double dip some rewards. So yeah, it's going to be a fun week. We've got some decisions to make. And let me pull this up while we're talking here at the end. But yeah, we were able to progress a little bit in the in the dragon. We were able to get Gala and a decent rare, one of these newer ones. So we'll have to see how that shakes out. And we were able to kind of, at least get a plan moving forward in terms of spending some of these max level champions to try and work towards that first 6-star, hopefully next in the next couple days, because that'll be a big progression for our account to get that 6-star up and rolling. And then from there, will be endgame farming, like 12-3 brutal, hopefully. I probably need a couple more books on the War Maiden, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to kind of stay there. I don't want to spend books on the War Maiden when I can farm them, because farming a rare book in the campaign is obviously a huge deal. It's worth a little bit of the XP sacrifice. But yeah, lots of stuff going on, and we'll get another video out updating you guys here in a couple days, or whenever I have enough to talk about to warrant another video. So that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.